This is the gift of being a human being. Is the ability to experience yourself as truth, as love, as compassion. Everything ultimately comes into finding that center point where it's not this and it's not this.
And that could change over time, what's
It
appropriate
definitely,
or what feels
yes,
right.
absolutely.
So it's a dance.
Yeah, it's always a dance with everything else in life. Because remember, there's you, and within you, you will do this. There's a dance within you. There's also a dance within him. And then there's the dance of life, which is completely separate from both of you. Not separate, but you're interacting through life with each other, but there's still life in the middle. So there's three aspects already that has to be taken into consideration. Now you add another partner, or an ex-partner, and another partner. Now there's 5 dimensions, 6 dimensions almost already. So with everything you're adding into that dynamic, it becomes a little bit more complex and a little bit more complicated to manage on a daily basis. But if you can manage it in yourself, this is what responsibility is. It's the ability to respond to whatever comes. Because if you find that balance within yourself, you'll always know how to respond outside. But first you have to deal with it inside first. So if you've dealt with your inner child, you will know what the child externally needs, because you'll see it. It will be so clear and so obvious. In the same way as sometimes we need to deal with the inner parent, because we need to know how to be parents for somebody else, or how to receive advice from somebody acting as a parent and knowing what is wisdom and what is just their version of reality. You need to learn how to discriminate the information. Extract the bits that are necessary for you, ignore the rest because it's not for you. Because with every person, with every word that every single person says, half of it is for you, half of it is not for you. You need to learn how to distinguish which is which. Because not every word that I say will be true for you. It could be true for somebody else here, but it's not necessarily for you. So you can only distinguish what is true for you once you know you. This is the whole point of getting to know you, is because once you know you, you know everything else as well. Because you know how to respond to that aspect of yourself, to that part of yourself which represents the child, the father, the mother, the lover, the teacher, the master, the victim, the whatever it is that is within you, because all of those aspects exist within you. We're not just person. You are so many different layers of a person. And then there's the non-person, the non-personal aspects of self. You are the elements, you are earth, you are water, you are fire, you are air, you're space. You're made out of cosmic dust. There is no real personality. But you need a personality to exist, because that's the uniqueness of you. That's the thing that distinguishes you from everybody else. That makes you you. Your unique frequency of light, unique frequency of sound, in combination with the harmony that it causes in life, and your unique way of expressing that. Everybody can teach yoga. Everybody can teach healing, meditation. But it's how you do it and what you attract because of it. The type of people who come to you because of it. That's 100% unique to you. I will attract different people to what you will attract, because they're responding to specifically something in me, which somebody else may not have. I may not have enough humor, whereas somebody else may be laughing all the time. I may be too strict and somebody else may be too relaxing and too letting it go. You never know. But that's the beauty of being you, finding you, is then there is no right and wrong. You don't try to please others, you just be you. Because if you're you, you'll attract the people who are attracted to you. Instead of having to sacrifice something or give up something or become this major martyr or a savior for somebody else, you just be you. And if it feels natural to help somebody, you help them. But not because you feel guilty. Not because you feel pity for them. You help because you want to help. And if you don't want to help, you don't help. And also, then you don't feel guilty for not helping. Because again, that has consequences. consequences. Everything where you have a feeling about something that is being done, that feeling attached to that action has karmic consequences, instant. Whereas if it's just, I want to do this, I'm going to do this. What's the problem?